as we were discussing the cleavage, and we came to know that cleavage actually occurs starts on a disc which is present on the in the protoplasm and the upside of the yolk. After that, we see that two kind of cleavage rows they are formed. The first type is two vertical rows appear, and the other type is the other type of row is actually an horizontal. When horizontal row it actually appears. What happens as a result of these two vertical cleavage rows? What happens, the cytoplasm it gets separates from the yolk. So as a result of horizontal, while in actually the two vertical rows they first appear, after that the one horizontal cleavage row appears. This one horizontal cleavage row actually causes separation of the cytoplasm from the yolk. Now with this the cleavage actually ends, and we move towards our fourth event, which is morula. In case of morula stage, what happens, actually formation of morula it occurs. Actually how it occurs, actually formation of rounded closely packed mass of blastomere occurs, which is actually termed as morula. Formation of rounded closely packed mass as a result of cleavage occurs, which is those closely packed mass of cells is called blastomere. This blastomere is now finally at this stage is termed as morula. So morula consists of two or more thick layers of cells known as blastoderm, and this blastoderm is actually lying close to the yolk. This blastoderm has two type of cells. In its center, thick and small cells are present, while in its peripheral area, flat and large cells are present. So now we have finished our morula stage. In this we have seen that first morula formation occurs. Now this morula is actually blastoderm, and this blastoderm has two type of cells, one type of cells in center and the other type of cells in peripheral area. The center of the blastoderm it has thick and small cells, while its peripheral area it contains flat and large cells. So morula has blastoderm. In our next stage we will continue from this blastoderm term.